Hello and welcome back to the AFL Enjoys podcast. We have another Supercoach edition of the pod today with the boys, James Matsa, George Sfenda. How you going, boys?
Yeah, not bad. Dean, yourself?
Look, well, but then we just got some news that has rocked us. Breaking news on the pod. We just found out, so this is going to be released a little later. We just found out that Sicily's out for 3 weeks. Right. And honestly, like, I can't.
I just yelled into this pillow.
Yeah, no, that pillow has a,
I might actually catch up to you guys. Like, this is my point of difference, not owning good players that get suspended.
Yeah, look, we're going to quickly go through our scores. So I got 2-1-7-8, top 4% score, moved back into the top 4%. Rank went up 1.3, ranked 8,000. Cool. This week was a good week with Rory Laird as captain. Had a lot of players playing because I didn't plan my buy strategy well. So this one, was good because, I had like no Geelong and no Gold Coast players. I'm still rocked by the Sicily news, man. Because it just, the planning for me was to have 3 trades to go and have Taron Thomas as my extra, but that meant that Sicily would still be in the team. Now I'm gonna if I'm to go through those trades and get Clary, who I really want, I'm gonna have 2 trades left.
And with the amount of suspensions every week, that is, a lot of people are going to be in that situation. That is dangerous.
Dangerous tackle, right? Dangerous tackle is what is giving everyone the grief.
It's
like
so
not
bad.
something you had to deal with in the past.
No.
Extra stuff, 4 buy rounds. I know one of them was only 2 teams, but still, man, it's been rough.
I know. And the last buy round, it's just we've just been bombarded with all these value picks that we want and we can't get them
Because of the buy.
Because of the buy. Like I want Taron Thomas. I want
Himmelberg.
I want LDU when he comes back.
It's rough, man.
Yeah. But nah. Look, at least everyone's going to go through the same problem. Now it's just all about, I don't know. What do you value right now? Are you valuing your leagues? Are you valuing your rank? If it's rank, then you got to take these buys pretty seriously because it's a 100, 200 point swing
Easily.
Possibly.
Especially the last one.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Absolutely. So I don't know who scored second best. I got 2-1-3-3. What did you get, George?
I bet you.
Ooh.
2-1-4-8, top 7%.
Barely.
Top 14% total score, which is still shocking, but I think we've moved on. We've moved on from me shitting on my team now. I've become more zen about it. So I got the Laird captain as well, which was great. I must admit, though, with Supercoach, the thing that annoys me is we saw Taylor Walker get 208, so congratulations, Taylor Walker, first 200 of the year. But when a team is dominating so hard in Supercoach, their points stop scaling after a certain point. So Rory Laird had like a mark and a kick and a tackle for no Supercoach points. And it really pissed me off because I was hoping Laird would get like a 185. Yeah. And they just stopped scaling him, which comes with the champion data rating system. Whatever the case was, Sinclair did well, 125, which was good. Sard still systematic of Carlton being shit. Walsh systematic of Carlton being shit. I brought in Lockie Neal for Atkins.
Yep.
The rat. So I think Neal's fine get. And I also brought in Kieran Briggs for Zeeble.
Nice move. You're going to make a lot of money.
I was 1 week late on Briggs, but he's already 400,000 now. How much did he make this year? Let's have this round. He made 66K.
You know what? I just realized because you don't have English, you can keep him for the year.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, there's no reason to trade him.
I was a bit worried about the Briggs trade because I'm like, Matthew Flynn has been named as an emergency for the last 2 rounds, but watching how good Briggs is and how well he played against Goldie has kind of given me some confidence that as a coach, you're not dropping him. So hopefully he sticks around at least enough to make enough money if I have to do a trade, but I really don't because I'm running out. This week, I am not going to do anything.
Wow. No, fair
There's nothing to do. I've got 2 players not playing, assuming that Matthew Johnson and Sam Sturt play, which I think they will for Freo. And then I'll make trades next week to compensate for how bad next week's buy is. But for now, I'm leaving it as it is.
Fair enough, man. So I think we all scored pretty similarly this week. I got 2-1-3-3. It was a top 10% score. I held rank pretty much 129 up, so nice to see the green arrow, even if it was a little one. Still in that top 3% for the year. My score this week, look, Had a great score with Sicily, but now, yeah, I'm really upset about that news because my whole structure revolved around him not missing how many games within these bye rounds, which has really killed me.
And he's got the good. He's playing for the bye next week,
I
right?
know.
And now he's not. So
It really hurts. My score this week could have been a lot better. I mean, I actually did somewhat plan for the bye round, so I've got Matty Rouse sitting there on my bench, Bailey Humphrey as a better rookie. But I'll tell you what, speaking of rookies, mate, a couple guys saved my week, and they are George Wardlaw and Matt Johnson, and Eddie Ford, actually.
I didn't even have Johnson on the field, man.
I had him on the field. Them three saved my week, because I'll tell you what, some of these primo scores are just disgraceful. Goulden, 62, Steele, 85, Tom Green, 77, Walsh, 93. Mate, come on. Like, what are you in my team for? Like, even Dawson, 95 in a smacking. What are you doing, mate? I expect a 120.
Yeah, Dawson's score was pretty disappointing for sure. But
Shocking, man.
Jack Steele, man.
Why
did I think this guy was a primo?
I actually said on the pod a few weeks ago at his buy round, I'm this close to rage trading this guy, and I wish I did.
Yeah, look, I think I influenced you not doing it, but I just think
But it should be the right call to keep him.
that's the thing. Like this year, I've done enough sideways trades, and
Yeah.
you probably have as well, because our teams sucked at the start of the year, and that indicates our ranks not being as high as they could be. But it's such a frustrating round. And honestly, like I might be going. This is me going out on a limb. I think Sicily, for me, is going to be a keeper, regardless of the 4 weeks. I care for cash leagues, and if I have Sicily and Clary in my team come the finals, and I'm top in both of my cash leagues, so hopefully I can hold on. That's the risk I might be playing with at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, if you trade Sicily, you're not getting him back, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And cash gen is tight. I think a lot of people are going to end up looking for some, not primos, but mid prices that can play well. Like Humphrey might be a keeper as like an M9, like or an F8 or something like that.
Yeah.
There's Himmelberg that has come in, Briggs that's come in. Who's the Adelaide player? Keys. Forgetting my names today. So a lot of these type of players that are playing well and scoring high, if you just don't have the cash to go up to a Clary, you might just have to settle for these guys and hope that they keep up the form for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think it's
just a year where like I've played poorly this year, and I'm just trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel of cheap players to just keep my. How am I with 8 trades left meant to find a way to bring in players like Sicily? Well, not now, but Dawson's and top Butters and Olivers and these type of players, Petrarca's, I just can't get them.
Yeah, we've been bailed out really by Keys and by Taron Thomas and Himmelberg.
Taron Thomas is another one.
Yeah, honestly, I think you can. I'd suggest going all 3 at some point. Like, there's no reason not to have them all 3. Like Himmelberg, I already have, so I can't go Sicily down to him, which kind of sucks now. Yeah, no, the value's there at a weird time of the season, but they all seem to have their buy right now. But yeah, which is very annoying.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I know this is such a weird time. Like it's hard to give advice. It's like, what do you prioritize? Yeah, league.
Can I
rank.
tell you what I'm thinking with my trades this week? I just very quickly played around with it.
Yeah.
Sicily, and I'm not playing for league. Just put it out there. Sicily, Seamus Mitchell, and Bailey Humphrey.
Oh,
out.
There's going to be a lot of money to play with.
Humphreys already had his buy though.
I know. And that's why I had him in, because I wanted to hold him throughout, but Sicily's just stuffed me up. But I'm a big believer in turning a negative into a positive. So if I can go Sicily out to Himmelberg, get that value, then Mitchell up to Ryan or some other fallen primo.
Yeah, good value at 507.
And then I haven't checked yet, but Humphrey should get me to at least Keys.
Oh, yeah. So you've pretty much turned a primo into
2 rookies.
2 rookies into 3 primos.
If you want to consider
2.5.
Keys a primo.
Yeah, we'll get 2.5 primos, but still. I don't
If
mind
Keys
that.
keeps his role, he's an 100 or 90 average player.
Yeah.
I think I'll take that.
Yeah. I think I have a little dilemma where it's like 4 trades and to have Keys on the field, Taron Thomas and Matt Johnson on the bench, or 3 trades to go and it's Oliver and just Taron Thomas on the bench. Matt Johnson has to go. You know what I mean? That's the dilemma. I think I'm just going to go the Clary route because I'm risking it. I want to win the final. I've been a runners up in. I was runners up in 2 cash leagues last year, and the previous year I was also another runner up. I'm sick of it. Man wants to win.
Yeah,
Man wants to win. Man wants money.
Can I just tell you the money I will have? Speaking of a bit of cash there, 1 million to spend on 2 people that aren't Himmelberg. 1 defense, 1 attack.
Okay.
And
So-
it could be 1 midfielder too, because I can swing. So 1 defender for sure,
Hmm.
and then 1 midfielder or forward.
So that's where if you went like a riskier Taron Thomas and like Himmelberg, or you already said Himmelberg, or like a someone else in the mid price, and there's a couple of options, right? You could have just a war chest of cash to sort yourself out if other issues arise.
Yeah, true.
If I go Taron Thomas,
You'd have.
I'll have 707. I can get Clary.
Yeah. But you can't get him this week because you're not going to bring a buy round player. But still, that's.
Do you think Clary is the most desirable mid? Is it just because he's low ownership now?
Nah, man. Look at his scoring. Look at his scoring, man. He's a captaincy option every week. Like
What
if
has he done this week?
he can always be in your captain.
Yeah, he's still second average player.
Yeah, VC or C every week. Like him and between him and Bont, whoever else, English. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm still thinking versatility or Clary, and 1 less trade. I think Clary's the way to go. You got to aim high and try to I don't know, try to set yourself apart. And I've had such a weird season where I'm managing to get wins in my leagues, but I feel like I'm not playing entirely well. You know what I mean? Like the team could be scoring a lot better.
So I just get Butters at 633 instead.
Mate,
big pod.
Oliver's only gone below 100 once, and that was a 98.
Bro, how can you you see what I mean? Like I haven't had him this whole year. It's been hard.
I haven't had him either.
Would it be silly
23% of teams for that level of scoring.
if I've still got 18 playing and he's my 19th? Doesn't matter. I can still do the trade this week.
But because
What's
wait,
his
can you
break
just
even?
keep Bailey Humphrey for a week then?
Yeah, just keep him.
Keep him for a week and then go the next week. Have the 300k to just go bang. It could be an extra few points there.
So this week, Sicily to Ryan,
Yeah.
Mitchell to Himmelberg.
Yeah.
And then next week. Yeah, that's fair.
Bailey Humphrey like straight up. Or if Bailey Humphrey has another good score, you can do someone else. George Wardlaw instead. Yeah, I think that's the go.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it might be Wardlaw if I can still do it with Wardlaw.
Yeah, and you can keep Bailey Humphrey.
Ryan's, his last 4
Thanks, boys.
scores.
There you go. Got you, man.
His last 4 scores.
Don't know if I've helped anyone else, but Dano, we've got him covered.
I think a lot of people are going to have that dilemma, though, to be fair. So
See, you're looking at Luke Ryan there, Georgie. What are you thinking?
Well, he's been okay this year, but his first score 171 has influenced his average for a long time.
Yeah.
But his last 4 scores 85, 84, 91, 83. Not exactly primo status.
Yeah, but I like the fact that the floor is very high, and in such a weird year, he hasn't gone below 80.
well, there's 3 reasons why I'm
And he's
interested.
cheap.
Yeah, a couple reasons actually.
The
So
buy.
his value, the
Yeah.
buy, and he's got loads of games in WA to end the season. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
it's pretty friendly fixtures. Even if his floor, like if he gets me a 90 average, is what it is. Like at that value, that's what you're paying for, really. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
The other one is Jake Lloyd, but I don't feel like he's as safe, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It is.
Like someone like Jake Lloyd, he was that boy for a long time, but might do my little bit of research. But I think you can go either one of those as a defender option. If you don't have Stewart and if you're trading at Sicily, which most people will be, that's a pretty safe bet as well. Stewart's a gun.
What a shame, though. Sicily's such a good player. He's been in amazing form.
He's playing a perfect role for Supercoach.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's playing the perfect role for Hawthorn, man. This dude is like just such an all-round footballing, super coaching monster. It's so fun to watch as well, man.
Well, why 3 weeks? Like, it didn't do anything wrong in my mind.
Again, we said it on the main pod. It's
I
the
reckon they'll
result.
challenge it and get it down to 2.
Will that impact what I do? Because
I
it's the
think so.
buy round as well. It's 3 for me.
Yeah.
It's tough.
No, but like the buy doesn't count as the 3.
I
right?
know, but for my team, it does.
Yeah, because you miss him, you lose him on the big buy round, the
Yeah.
15th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough. Anyway,
It's tough.
Well, I hope our little discussion here helped you guys think your way through what you might do.
Yeah.
My creative solutions with the boys' help. So
yeah, I think just another couple downgrade options for next week would be Ryan Marrick, right?
yes,
Yep.
This week, Sheldrick got a 61 and his price at 158. Sort of an option.
and he's got a good buy around.
He has good buy rounds already passed, so if you just need a body, I don't know how long he's going to play for, but that's,
He's always a sub risk though. That guy.
yeah.
He's always the sub or getting subbed.
Yeah, and something about his name as well, Sheldrick.
Sheldrick.
Does he sound like a good Supercoach player?
Not really.
No. And there's nothing. There's nothing after that. Lewis Melican's on the bubble at 172.
What'd he get?
He got 52.
So you
after
got
it.
like a 90 and a 50.
Yeah,
And he's
I'm
pretty
a
high
70,
priced.
A 70 and a 50. On 80 and a 50, whatever it was.
Can you check what David Cunningham is?
I think he's 160.
160.
David Cunningham.
Is Matty Kennedy still good value, George? What do you
No,
reckon?
let's not talk about Carlton players.
Yeah.
But I mean, David Cunningham, I think if he stays fit after his bye, so we've got a game this week, maybe in VFL, then bye. After his bye, if he gets a game, he's going to score. He's
Yeah.
been missing for years.
Look, I think if you get on the field, you should score at least a point.
But I think
You know,
I
he
think
should score, but
I think he'll score well.
What's his price?
Once 160.
Okay.
Look, I think I'd rather Malcolm.
Mm.
Or Shadow Brain.
It's a shame as well that Mullen from Geelong, the Irish boy, is not playing.
Yeah,
This
because he was probably the one to look at. Their buy's done.
He was.
Look, I'm just looking. I don't know. There's nothing.
Can I just say though, the good news about the whole Mullen thing is like forgetting the buyers. At least if he does come back in the team, that's value down the line that we probably will need. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Most traded in that are not in my team is Taron Thomas, Mullen still, Ryan Marrick early, Fife, and Melican.
Wow.
I'm surprised
Hey.
not to see Himmelberg there. to
I'm
be
not a
honest.
massive fan of the Fife pick personally, but I don't. Taron Thomas is a beautiful footballer. So
Yeah. Tara Thomas. He's such a classy player. North wanted it in his hands, so I'm very comfortable
My thing
bringing
is
him
with
in
the Taron Thomas
as a
thing-
23rd player, though.
Yeah, and he's got the bad buy. Is one price rise really going to be worth it? I think you're better off just letting him go up in price once.
well, I'd want to see more than one game from Taron Thomas.
You've seen two now.
He's played two good
Has he
games.
played two?
Two
He's played
great
two.
games.
Oh, okay.
That's why I think people like he's on the bubble.
Okay. Fair
But
enough.
one more game, I do want him as well, like you do, Matsa. I'm happy to wait one price rise because I've
Yeah.
got some guys going up in price as well, so it's going to be the same trade.
I
Really?
might do the same, but I'm not really sure. It's
Yeah.
just
Well, what do you do with Himmelberg? If you pick him up now, right, his
Mm.
break even's 20, right, but then he's got the buy next week.
to be honest, that is the question that I cannot answer. Me personally, because it's for cash leagues, I don't really care too much about that last buy round. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, look, I tried, but people keep getting suspended, injured. I'm over it. I'm over worrying about that last buy round. It's not worth it.
Most
So-
people only have like 12, 13 players, 14 players max.
I'm gonna have like 15, 16 maybe.
That's
Yeah.
one.
So like, or maybe between 14 and 16 I should have. But it's I don't know. That's an impossible question. I think if you're being strategic and trying to just maximize points, you just gotta wait for afterwards. Really, bring in a couple players now that are that already passed their buy round.
If you found a way to make your last buy good, you could get like 300 points on the comp. If you've got 18 players,
Yeah, I think I've got 14 currently, but I haven't done any trades. So
Yeah.
technically, I could get 18 with 2 weeks worth of trades because I've got my boost left.
Might be worth it for you, man, because you're interested in just trying to up that rank and finally be the one. That would be your
But-
first time beating both of us in rank. So
But my worry is I'll have a great buy round, and then for the last however many rounds of the season, I've got this one or two guys on my team that I brought in just for that one round, and everyone just catches me anyway.
no, you have to think about the long term as
Yeah.
well. There's still like 10 rounds after the buys.
Like I'm happy to do 16 playing.
That's a lot of dangerous tackles.
there's
That's heaps of dangerous tackles. Man.
yeah.
I'm happy to have like a 2 men short last buy round, but a good team moving forward. Then 18 and then sketchiness. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to bring someone in just purely for the buy.
No.
You need to have the long term focus. But if they help you buy and this long term focus, then it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah. We'll wrap just because I think battery on the camera's going to die.
Fair enough.
So-
Can we just very, very, very quickly
Captain picks.
captain options?
Alright.
Um,
Dunkley.
You reckon? Yeah.
Look, I didn't do
actually,
Dunk. He's got a 5-round average of something like 130.
I should mention I did have him captain, so that was a nice little win for me as well.
Yeah.
He's gone like 140, 100, 140, 140, 140.
I'll tell you what, against the
Yeah.
Swans, whose midfield, while having some good names in there, I don't think will stop him.
Even-
Yeah.
Timotheos Taranto has been insane.
Timotheos, I love that. Timofeu.
Bond's always a good captain. Who's
Bont and English versus North is an option. Taranto v the Saints, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I reckon Dunk into Taranto is pretty safe. Or Bont. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Sounds good.
So quick shout out to the AFL Enjoys team. It's officially dead. It got 2047 and
Ooh.
Carlton ruined that team.
yeah?
Man.
Carlton
Carlton
ruined
has ruined a lot of
Next
people.
year, no Carlton
Sard,
players.
yeah, I was saying no Carlton players. Even if it's an Enjoys team, Sard, Kerno, and Kerno wasn't too bad, but Sard and Cripps have just
Do you still have grips?
it's the worst team. I'm over it. I can't look at that team anymore. I'm over it.
How many trades it got though?
I'm still gonna do the trades in it, but like we just doesn't deserve much time. Basically, is what I'm getting at.
Fair enough.
Disgusting. Okay, let's leave it on that.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for watching and listening again. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.